never take my voice, and today I will raise it for Gaza, for those still holding on.
On the establishment of a new political party. It'll be a left party, it will be an internationalist party for peace, it will be for redistribution of wealth and power, for environmental sustainability and elimination of poverty within our society. And we're working with independent groups all over the UK to develop it in a fair, open and democratic way. Well, what the UK is doing is really historically going to be seen as truly appalling. Allowing the use of Royal Air Force bases in Cyprus to ship equipment, military equipment to Israel, overplay of Gaza, which has collected hundreds and hundreds of hours of film photographs of Gaza. I asked that all those photographs be made available to the ICJ and the ICC to continue their investigation, and they said they would refuse to do that. And they claimed that all these pictures were about freeing the hostages. Well, obviously everyone wants the hostages freed, but my suspicion is they've actually been providing logistical information to Israel to continue its bombardment of Gaza. And so on September the 4th and 5th, we're holding an independent two-day inquiry into policy making, arms supplies, arms sales and international law in relation to the bombardment of Gaza, but of course that relates to the West Bank. And this is because the government blocked my private member's bill calling for the Gaza inquiry, so we're holding our own on September the 4th and 5th. I look forward to seeing you all there to hear expert witnesses and expert evidence in Church House.
To think that for nearly 2 years, for over 650 days, you have come up in your millions, everywhere, Israel's crimes, to protest Israel's genocide.
في ظل إمعان إسرائيل في حرب الإبادة، في ظل تجويع الأطفال والنساء والرجال، في ظل هذه المشاهد التي تدنى لها الجبين، في ظل كل ما يحصل من قتل أطفال، واليوم سمعتني وأنا أقول كل يوم 26 طفل تقتلهم إسرائيل على مرأى ومسمع العالم. هذا فصل دراسي كامل يمحى من على وجه الأرض كل يوم. في ظل كل هذا تشهد هذه الوتيرة وهذا الزخم قوة الشعوب. نحن راهنا على الشعوب من البداية، وهذا الرهان هو الصحيح. الشعب البريطاني نطق وأوصل كلمته أنه مستمر كل يوم وكل أسبوع وكل شهر على مدار عامين لن يتوقفوا. هذه الحملة أخذت التصاعد، هذه الحملة باتت الحملة الأكبر والأطول في تاريخ بريطانيا من ناحية حملة احتجاج وتضامن.
Here at the national demonstration for Palestine, and it's so important that people keep marching, keep protesting. It's so important that members of Parliament also put pressure on the government, yes, to recognise the state of Palestine and join the vast majority of the world that's done that. Over 140 countries have done it already, but also to bring extensive sanctions on Israel in order to stop its war crimes. Quite rightly, the government brought sanctions against Russia for its unlawful invasion of Ukraine, yet we see the double standards where the government is hardly doing anything in relation to forcing Israel to stop its war crimes. That means an end to arms sales, extensive trade sanctions, extensive sanctions more widely, an ending of all trade with the occupied territories. And that's what needs to take place, because we are seeing a genocide live streamed in real time, day after day. Our government has a moral duty. Our government has a legal duty under the Prevention of Genocide Convention. It has a legal duty to comply with the rulings of the ICC and the ICJ. That's what we need to see in order to stop Israel's war crimes, in order to secure justice for the Palestinian people, because otherwise the green light has been given to Netanyahu and his government.
Iman and Nuri, Israel killed her 2 sons, Omar, 9 years, and Amir 5 years old, on the 10th of July, just 10 days ago, while they were waiting outside a health clinic in Deir al-Balah. Siraj, just a toddler, was critically injured.
And I just use satire as satire has always been used, which is its function, I suppose, is to speak truths to power and to poke fun so that we can see the methods and the institutions of the establishment and why they're complicit in various institutional atrocities. And so yeah, a satirist's job is to make people laugh first and foremost, and when they're laughing they then start thinking about the way the world works and about how it's fundamentally unfair and who's in control and who's got the power and who's powerless. So satire has proved to be an extraordinarily effective tool in educating people about Palestine. That's why the marches have grown probably tenfold, because people understand that this is a just cause, and it's a cause not just for Palestine but for humanity.
Our mothers in Gaza, you are not alone! We will not waver, we will not relent until there is justice, until there is accountability, until a free Palestine, free